The VanDeans visit Grand Canyon National Park. It's just one of those places that you have to visit to appreciate because photos and video just can't do it justice. But we hope you enjoy what we got. Dylan didn't start off too enthused when we stopped to see the Grand Canyon facts, but once she got to explore, she was a happy camper. This was obviously Dylan's first time visiting the Grand Canyon South Rim, but it was also Scotty's as he'd only ever been to the North Rim. Dylan enjoyed exploring the park and had fun on nearly every rock wall she could find. How are you going to get down? Since we arrived mid-afternoon, we decided to walk the rim trail from Mather Point to Yavapai Point to see the sunset. This place is amazing and there were so many photo opportunities and Dylan had a little fun along the way. It certainly was a little windy, as you can hear, and we took a few photos by the rim right before sunset and then enjoyed a leisurely stroll back to see the different changing colors in the canyon. We headed to an awesome campsite in the National Forest right outside the gate of the Grand Canyon National Park. Came back in the morning to take a bike ride to Grand Canyon Village to check things out. Hey Dylan, what did you just learn that was? Who did you call?
Your mom.
Nanny?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. While at the market plaza, we had to check out the general store and Dylan did it Dylan style.
Space food for making pet dog.
We rode the rest of the way to Grand Canyon Village and the Grand Canyon train just happened to be at the train depot. So we took a look and Dylan thought it was pretty cool. We got to ride all the way along the side of it because all of the passengers had already departed to go explore the Bright Angel Trail and other things around this area, and we'll show you in just a few seconds. As we've said before, we're so thankful for our bikes. Do you know where those horses go? Where do those horses go? Do they go down into the Grand Canyon? They're not actually horses, they're mules. A female horse and a male donkey produces a mule, and these guys are awesome. They head down into the Grand Canyon with people on their backs every day. Go ahead. Dylan was so excited about this friendly mule that just came up from the Bright Angel Trail, which is one of the most popular hiking trails that lead you down into the canyon, but unfortunately it's a little too steep and a little long for Dylan to take that challenge right now. Maybe sometime in the future. It doesn't look too steep from here, but we were assured that it gets steeper and narrow as you go down. We stopped by the Kolb Studio, which is a building perched on the side of the rim overlooking the Bright Angel Trail just because we have friends with the last name Kolb. This was a photographic studio from 1904 to 1976. Dylan was ready to go after being in a museum-like building for a few minutes. She was literally climbing the walls, as people say. We all needed some fresh Grand Canyon spring water after the bike riding, walking, and dancing. And then we heard the whistle to the train go, so we went to check out the people jumping back on the train before we headed back towards the Hoppy House and the food truck that just happened to be right near the Altova Hotel. The last breakfast burrito was calling Scotty's name.
We're out. Thank you. Oh.
What do you think of that place? Is it a big hole, Dylan?
Mom, now we go over there.
Yep. You gotta finish your mouthful though. Since no bikes are allowed on the rim trail, we decided that we would walk Dylan on the bike and our bikes down the rim trail from the village back to Yavapai Point, which means we completed the whole trail across the 2 days that we visited. This is the last photo we took from our adventure on our bikes before heading back to our campsite, and we got to see these cool elk just hanging out and relaxing. The next day we got up and we drove the Desert View Road out to Cameron. This is what we got to see. We're thankful for the opportunity and encourage anyone to come have this experience. Here's some outtakes of traveling with a toddler. No, you're not going to walk any further. Dills, how are you going to get down? Dylan? That's a no. Come back this way, please. What are you doing? Break number 455 for the afternoon. Both Scott and I were tree climbers as kids, so we're not surprised that this is what Dylan likes to do. It's good for you. Dylan, you better hold on.
I got it. I want to get out.
It'll turn to this. Hold on. Hold on.
No, I don't think you should climb the wall.
I'm really I'm very good trying nose. I want to do this.
Anna does do that.
I want to do it. I come on.
Alright, that's enough. I think all toddlers demand treats. I'm not sure all toddlers love dancing as much as Dylan does, but I'm sure her cousin Ash would be super proud.